right, well, we are here at the shop today, obviously, and our goal for today is to price things for the booth. We've had a few really good sale days in our booth, and so now we need to restock and replenish the booth. So I'm going to be pricing things, and I just so happen to have a cart full of things that need to be priced, and it works out because I actually need that cart for other things. So we're gonna start pricing those first, and then we're gonna get into other stuff and start walking around the shop and looking for stuff to put prices on. Now Andrew is not here today and Jesse is not here today, so it's just Mom and I think we're gonna keep the restock a little bit smaller than we normally would when we have the muscle here. Not that we can't handle it, but it is nice to have the guys around to, you know, lug all the stuff. So let's go through what I have on the cart. Let's throw some prices on these things and we'll go from there. As you know, this cart has been hanging around for quite a while, and it's time to finally price this stuff. This is not going to the booth. This was just set here. I just shuffle my stuff around, as many of you know. Oh boy. Up here I have all my cat sale stuff. Everything for the cat sale. And then my buy it now somehow made it back over here. This back here is my upcoming Wednesday sale on Whatnot. And it's a huge chunk of the stuff that we bought in Havre de Grace. Either or, and I'm selling it on Whatnot. So that's going to be a Wednesday sale at 4 p.m. Eastern, and Andrew and I are going to start having sales on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you're able to tune in, that would be awesome. I'm letting go of this amazing mermaid, this Eldrith mermaid, which happens to be redware. My favorite of all the Eldrith pottery, the redware. But everything else is buy it now, which unfortunately I cannot bring to my buy it now shelves because every cart is full. So we're starting to price this. Hi.
Hi. I pulled a few things from the table out there I thought would be cool for the booth.
Yes, I'm going to start with this cart and then we go price that stuff. I've got a seagull. This is summer-like.
Yep.
Look.
This is gorgeous.
I thought you would like that.
Yeah, that kind of goes.
And then you picked this out.
Oh yeah.
Where did you buy
that? At Aaron's.
At Aaron's. Yeah. With the birds on it.
Yeah.
And then this.
That was gorgeous. And they have, I've seen this in another place when I was home. Might have been the Salvation Army that was a larger one, but I had to check.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
like
price a few things.
Custard or ice cream.
Oh, the parfaits. Yes. I bought those for the booth. The ones on the table? Yes, I bought those for the booth.
The green pitcher, and I pulled a few others.
Yes, I
just set them all together.
Yes.
Are these for the Whatnot sale?
Yes, those are for my June. No, these are for my June 25th Whatnot sale. This is my Springfield sale. This is all the stuff I bought in Springfield. Isn't it adorable? He lost his nose somehow, though.
Oh, did I just do it?
No, it was missing. No, it was missing. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So all of that, and then all of that is my Springfield Whatnot sale.
Pretty.
And then this is my Havre de Grace Whatnot sale.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah, it matches. Do you want it? It matches the one you have. Okay, you can have it.
Is that
I got it at Goodwill.
Milk glass?
Yes, it's I believe it's Cambridge.
Yes, I love it.
The one you have. I don't know if that one is, but it matches.
Unless you have a listener that is like, I've got to have that. You know, that'll go pretty. I have it in my bedroom right now.
There you go. It's yours.
Thank you.
It was a Goodwill find.
I
staged it. I put it there. I had it in my car. I brought it in. I asked them to price it for me. And then I put it on the shelf and I asked someone to stand there and guard it. And then I went down the shelf and I pretended like I was looking at other things. And then I made this huge production when I found it. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never seen this before in my life. Look at it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty. I like the pink milk glass. You don't see it that often.
No, it's
pretty
gorgeous.
rare.
I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just don't tell Dad.
Until he sees it in the bedroom and he's like, where did that come from? Alrighty, yeah, no, I'm just going to price this and I'm going to move out to the main floor. Alright, so I'm going to pull up the app that I use to price things, which is Ricochet. We may be moving shortly to Shopify. Same difference, except one plays music. We're going to pull up Shop. We are going to use Ricochet to price this stuff. In the future, we may switch to Shopify. And we'll go from there. Right, so here's what I got so far with pricing. I priced this at $12. I believe this one is a hobbyist piece. I've always believed that. This actually came from my own house when we moved. I just decided, you know what? I don't need that anymore. I'll bring that to the shop and I'll move it along. So we're moving this along. It's very MCM in style. And I remember buying this at Black Rose of Hanover years and years ago. So that's where this one came from. This I priced at $12. Mama duck with her baby ducks. I believe this was a Goodwill. This is a burl wood hinged box. Because it's burl wood, I priced this one at $18. There we go. This is Treasure Craft. This chip and dip set. This has a few chips on it, so I think I priced this at $24 or $28. The chip and dip, because it's not very common to find the two pieces still together. Usually they're separated over time. So the fact that they're still together, I decided to price that. Still into 20s, even though there's a little bit of chipping on it. Candlestick holders, I priced at $12. Boop. There we go. So you can see there's a little indent for this to fit right in the center. Mikasa cherry footed cake plate. This one is $18. This is Reed & Barton pewter squirrel nut dish. You can see there's some hard water stains in there. $8 on that. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. Online, this usually sells for $8 to $12, so I picked the lower end for my local market. And that's what I normally do when I'm pricing things for my booth. I don't price things for eBay. I know a lot of people who have booths make the mistake of pricing their items the same as eBay, but when I'm pricing for my local market, I price low. I price it a lot lower than I would if I was selling it to millions of people on eBay, because there's not millions of people walking through the antique mall looking for these things. So let's keep going and I'll update you in a few. All right, so we are just going to exit out of this renew your security thing. Oh, these are so annoying. Okay, print. I swear that some of those antivirus things are just as bad as the viruses themselves. Alright, so I have to add CLL media to all of these. And then we're going to go back and stick them on those items, load them into boxes, and move on to pricing more things. Okay, so everything is now boxed up. I actually hear the little schmid musical thing making noise in the boxes. I'm going to take you guys over here. These are my Buy It Now shelves. This is stuff that was intended as Buy It Now on eBay, but I'm going to grab a few things off of these shelves, including this juice here, and then this. The reason this has hung around so long is I'm nervous about shipping this. I'm nervous about the size of the tray, and I think the tray already has the start of a crack. Yes. And my concern is if I attempt to ship this, it will crack further, and I don't want to be responsible for damaging this. And so I'm going to put this in my booth. And if you are in love with it, if you're one of the people who have messaged us about it, if you're close enough, you can come and you could buy it from our booth. The more I've thought about it, the more it's sat there, I don't want to break it and shipping. I don't know if the jostling of the package as it goes through transit will cause that crack to further damage the piece. So I'm going to put this in the booth. This I'm going to price. I want to see what else was over here. I moved a few more things onto the shelves, but not a whole lot. I think that's it for now. So let me price those. You know, I'm just going to wheel the whole cart out and we'll see what else we've got out there. These parfait glasses are the ones that Mom was talking about earlier. I bought these. Where were we? Springfield. I think we were somewhere in Springfield at Goodwill. And I bought these with the booth in mind. So those are going to the booth. And then over here, I think this I'll put that through the booth. This is eBay. Now I'm mixing everything up. This table here is specifically Springfield. I should keep it that way so I don't get confused. I'm trying to get to that plate down on the bottom. I think that's going to be a booth piece as well. I have a pile of stuff here now. I'm almost certain you have not seen this video yet, but I purchased this artwork. And you know me in artwork, I'm like, as soon as I get that back to the shop, it's going right back out the door. And I'm about a week and a half ahead in videos, so I'm assuming you haven't seen this yet, but that's going right back out the door. I did pull a few of the 4th of July things that we had for that. And then I'm slowly going to bring you over here to the horse. See, I unloaded my car finally. Shelby had everything processed, and I'm like, okay, time to unload the car. I'm trying to get this off. You guys had a ton of suggestions for getting the $20 off. My first attempt is a Lysol wipe, and it is pulling off some of it. I figured I'd start here, and then I have some Pledge, or I'm sorry, not Pledge. I don't know, some. What is that stuff? Old English. I'm going to try to put some Old English on him. But I'm hoping to move him over to the booth today. So we'll give him a little bit more spot treatment there on his $20. And then maybe move him over to the booth. So there he is. I wiped it down with Old English. I was able to remove... No, I just washed my hands after getting the Old English off. But I'm going to turn him. And I was able to get most of, you can still see a little bit of the permanent marker there, but you can't really make it out unless you're really focused on it, unless you know it's there. I do wish that whoever painted this thing had done a better job at it. Like the hooves, why are they this color? Why aren't they black? The eyeball, why? Why? But it is what it is. I still think it's really cool that it's carved from wood. And I see it was carved in multiple pieces because there is a seam here. So anyway, I'm going to stick this in the booth. We're going to move it over to our pile of things to price. But this is it. This is everything that I'm going to price. Like I said, it's just me and Mom today. So we're not bringing a whole lot of stuff over. I think when Jesse gets back from Louisiana, we will probably do more. But it's already... time is it? 3:20 in the afternoon. I don't think Bedford closes until 6 or 7, but we're getting dinner tonight, family dinner night. So we got to get over, we got to get this stuff moved in, and then maybe do a little shopping before we have to go meet everybody for dinner. So I'm going to price this. I did include this, which we got in Somerset on our way home when we discovered the Goodwill outlet. That was not an outlet. That was really exciting. I ended up keeping the Blanco purple pitcher in case you guys were looking for it. It's in my china cabinet with my other Blanco pitchers. This, some of you had commented, was it Home Goods? I forget, but this is more contemporary, but it is a candle holder. You put a tea light or a pillar candle in there. So I'm going to put this over in the booth. This, does it still have? No, just made in Portugal, I think. Kind of a neat shape base. This is Rosenthal Netter, made of brass. And the artwork, because we sold some artwork. So let's get it priced. Well, I've left Mom in charge of tagging everything. It's kind of a guessing game. This is the fun part where Mom tries to figure out what each of these items are.
Because I don't know what they're called. All right, 4th of July. Anna Lee, where are you? There she is. Or he.
You know that one.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, cool. And then the
I left the tag on. Quick.
Yeah.
Pull that off.
I'll get scissors. I did order some extra scissors. I never have them when we need them. There's some in every desk.
Is there?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'll work on this.
You did whisk away the orange juice. It's Mom's
I
now.
Go get it?
No, it's yours now. It's yours
Okay.
now. She already has the little cups from Grandma, so now she has the pitcher. Oh. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. There is 2 items over by the sink: the giant horse.
Oh wow.
And the canisters.
I can carry that.
It's fine. That's fine. It's wood anyway. It's pretty solid.
Oh, okay.
But I will carry that. So if you're looking for them, if you find the tags and you're like, where is this?
Yeah, it's right here.
That's where it is.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to photograph a few more things for Whatnot.
Ooh, you got some pretty egg cups.
Yes. I offered those to you and they weren't your
No,
style.
they're not my style.
But the kitschy one is still back there waiting for you.
Oh.
The cute little kitschy one.
Okay.
I'm going to go work back here.
Kate would be proud of me.
Kate would be very proud. She would be very
All right,
proud.
I'll get these marked and boxed.
All right, and then I'll carry the boxes out.
Okay, that'd be good.
So Mom is doing that. I'm just feeling like I'm running out of time, so I gave her that to do. For those of you who don't know, Mom is actually on my payroll. She doesn't work for free. She works with me. So not like, hey, Mom, slave labor. No, she does work for me. She works with me. So we're going to work on this cart right here. This is my upcoming Whatnot sale, and I've only photographed a few things. I kind of jumped ahead. This is my June 30th sale, and this is my next Wednesday sale, and I haven't photographed any of it. I have 20 items from this sale listed and nothing from this sale listed, so I'm feeling a little behind, only because I decided last night to have a sale next Wednesday. That's kind of what happened. I wasn't planning on this sale until it seemed like a good idea last night. And that happens a lot. On Monday, I decided, you know what? It's a good idea to paint my dining room. And I painted the dining room, and I thought it would take a few hours, and it took 9. It took 9 hours. And I got nothing else accomplished. So sometimes something seems like a good idea, and then I'm like, wait a second. Was this really a good idea? It will be. It'll all work out. So I'm going to photograph this. By the time you're seeing this video, I don't know whether or not the sale will have passed, but Andrew and I are going to attempt to continue having Wednesday sales at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is not our normal 6 o'clock Eastern time frame, but Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to try to make it happen. So I'm going to photograph this stuff. This is our Havre de Grace trip that we went on, and I did a series of videos from that. So if you saw something from those trips that you liked, it could be in this Whatnot sale. So bookmark it, try to tune in, and I'm going to put a link to that down in the description. So I'm going to photograph this while Mom is packing up, and I'll get back to you in a few. I'm photographing this sponge holder. I'm thinking use a sponge holder, and I realize the bottom is marked Schultz. I'm pretty certain I've had an art pottery signed Schultz. I mean, it's a pretty common name. Maybe I'm getting confused. But I think we've had pieces by Schultz before. I'm thinking we have. Anyway, he's very darling. I photographed everything here. Everything over here. And we've still got some stuff left on the cart, but this should hold me over. I also had to clean stuff as I was going, so a lot of it was dusty. But we're doing all right. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. All right. And there it is, all packed up and ready to go. And then I've got my second load of boxes here. Those are the ones that I packed up. I just need to find my water over here. And remember that. And I think we're gonna load up and head on over to the antique mall. Just can't forget my horse that's lurking over here. Because I knew I was gonna forget him. I still have these bottles. I think maybe next week we'll try to make a trip over to the antique mall. Today, I'm not really sure how much how much empty spaces we have, so we're not taking a big load over. We'll fill what we have and then get a better idea for what we need to fill. Same with this. And this is weird because I don't know how it's supposed to hang. There's really no way to hang it, but it doesn't sit. So anyway, all right. I'm going to end it here with you guys. I hope you enjoyed pricing stuff here at the shop with me today. Kind of doing a little bit of whatnot work on the side. We're going to head over to Bedford Street Antiques now, and we are going to stock the booth. But you guys are going to have to wait for that video. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. So on.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.